Duherro, you Derks! This is Derk, and welcome back to Top 5 Tuesdays. This week we got Top 5 Ghost-type Pokemon for you today. As always, the rules of my Top 5 are that there will be, or at least I'll try to have, no repeats from other lists, no legendaries, and no megas for these lists. And all these Top 5 Pokemon, number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all of them, they're opinion based, so if you don't agree with them, you can feel free to leave your own top 5 in the comment section below. I'd love to read your top 5. Anyway, let's get straight into my top 5 ghost type Pokemon. At the number 5 spot, we got Trevenant, the Elder Tree Pokemon. Trevenant is an anime tree that looks creepy and just like what I expect from a ghosty, spooky Pokemon. His Pokédex entry is pretty cool too, because apparently Pokemon live inside his body. That's interesting. It's very interesting actually, because spooky ghosty actually showing affection to the Pokemon inside his body seems a bit different, don't you think? And he's a little noble in that sense that he's a ghost type Pokemon that lets Pokemon hide in his own body. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, his moveset of choice for me is a nice, especially defensive Trevenant with Leech Seed, Will-O-Wisp, Horn Leech, and Phantom Force. Phantom Force is a fun move to use on him because you can get a Leech Seed and Will-O-Wisp damage while you can't be physically harmed or touched. So that's always a nice little boost. 252 HP, 252 special defense. It's really all you need if your opponent doesn't have a grass type Pokemon. You're about to put in the finest of work. And yeah, he'll just sit on the field for days and take hits, burn you, heal from you. Kind of a scumbaggy Pokemon, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's why he gets to take the number 5 spot this week. Now at the number 4 is Gourgeist, the pumpkin Pokemon. Pretty much Trevenant's sibling, as they're both Ghost Grass type Gen 6 Pokemon. I really like Gourgeist and how it comes in different sizes and makes it just, a more fun Pokemon than Trevenant. Don't get me wrong, Trevenant is still cool and all, but Gourgeist just has that little bit more flair, I guess. But anyway, it's shiny, which you can see on the screen right now. It's actually more spooky, adding to the whole ghost type allure. And yeah. Anyway, I run my Gourgeist similar to my Trevenant with Will-O-Wisp and Leech Seed. I also throw in Synthesis or Shadow Snake. You can also throw Seed Bomb in or Substitute if you want to be that guy. But it's up to you. Anyway, Impish Nature with Frisk to find out what type of Pokemon they're running around with. What they're using, what choice specs, choice scarf, life orb, anything. Everything you want. Anyway, 2 for 2 HP since it'll increase your bulk, and really high actually, really high, and 160 defense, just to give it that enough defense so that it can take a pretty good hit, and the rest in special defense so that it can take hits from both sides. It's got, I'm not gonna lie, it's got some pretty good stats. It's got some really good stats actually, and that's why this sped works out. Anyway, Gourgeist Shadow Snaked its way to number 4. Yeah, I'll stop with the puns. Chilling at the number 3 spot is Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. I always liked its design as a chandelier, and not one I'd be swinging from, to be honest with you, since it's on fire. But anyway, it's got a dark Pokédex entry. The spirits it burns up are forced to wander the world forever. Forever. Just think about it like that. Forever. That's messed up. It's kind of like an evil, ghosty thingy. I'm like, it's not that serious. It's gotta chill, but it's on fire, so it can't chill. But anyway, I run him Choice Scarf with nice Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Trick. You can run Flamethrower if you want. I don't give a damn. He still hits hard. Timid Flash Fire puts in work. Really does. Timid Flash Fire puts in work. Switch in on a fire type attack. Take it. Get a boost. Click Fire Blast. And, max special attack, max speed is all you need. It comes in dense walls, man. Dense walls. Or I can give him a Trick Scarf. Also to hurting them. Truly a Pokemon worthy of the number 3 spot on my list. Yeah, Chandelure. Now we got Gengar, the Shadow Pokemon, at the number 2 spot. Yes, Gengar, the original badass ghost type Pokemon. I love Gengar, but sadly so does everyone else, which is why I kind of drifted away from it, and that's kind of why it's on the number 2 spot this time around. Sadly, usually he'd be my number 1. And anyway, his shiny and regular sprites barely look any different. I just took some different artworks and put them on there, slightly different colorings, just to, signify that they were different. That's how hard it is, because, for some reason he looks the same color. But anyway, I really do love Gengar. He does so much damage. original Pokemon from Generation 1 still being amazing in the meta. But, yeah. I love running him with Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, and Icy one with a Timid Nature and a Life Orb. 252 Special Attack, 252 Speed. Be afraid. Be very afraid of this monster coming at you. Anyway, though, but, there's something I have to admit. There's someone who'd like to talk about why he thinks Ghastly is a better pick than Gengar on this list. Let's bring in good guy Ghastly real quick.
What's good, guys? My name's Guy Ghastly, and I'm here to convince Derka why Ghastly should be in his #1 spot. I know you want to put Gengar in there, I know you want to have him in there, but let me be honest with you, Derka. Ghastly is the #1. Gengar is overhyped, overplayed. Everyone knows what Gengar does. Everyone loves him, and I'm going to tell you something right now. He's just too much, alright? He's had too much fame, and I think it's time for Ghastly to step into the spotlight, alright? Now, you could bring out your Gengar with your Sludge Bomb, your Shadow Ball, your Destiny Bonds, your Will-O-Wisps, your Tricks, whatever have you. He's gonna run a few sets, but Ghastly is where you bring in that unpredictability. All right, no one knows what the muck of Ghastly is gonna do. All right, Ghastly could do Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Destiny Bomb, and Trick. I mean, I know what you're thinking. It sounds like I said exactly the same thing, but you don't understand. Being a Ghastly in itself, that's where the unpredictability has, because Gengar runs 252 speed and also 252 special attack the majority of the time, but Ghastly runs 252 speed and 252 special attack. Now I know what you're saying. Again, you're gonna say that Ghastly has the exact same spread as Gengar, but you're not understanding what I'm trying to say here, okay? You're not getting it, alright? Ghastly is unpredictable. Okay, you might think it's predictable, but that's when you throw in a Grudge, all right? A Choice Scarf Grudge, because they're going to attack you, and they're not even going to realize that they just ruined their Earthquake. They're not even going to be able to use any of those moves. Wait, does Ghastly get Grudge? Does he get Grudge? Hang on, does he? Grudge, Ghastly, do you get Grudge, Ghastly? No, I'm telling you right now, Ghastly with Grudge and that Choice Scarf, he's gonna trick it on you. You're not even gonna see it coming, alright? Ghastly is the #1. Okay, it gets Grudge. So yeah, if you have Ghastly, and you got that Grudge, you got that Disable, alright? You got that Perish song, alright? Actually, don't put Perish song on him, don't ever do that. But just in case you want to be even more unpredictable, you can throw an Assault Vest on him, alright? Give him that Thunder Punch, that Fire Punch, that Sucker Punch, right? Who was going to expect a Choice Scarf Sucker Punch? No one, alright? And that's where Ghastly's power comes from, is that unpredictability that you can never expect. And no one can play around a Ghastly, okay? He's going to win you almost 100% of your games, more like 50%. But you understand that no one can beat him, alright? 50% win rate, but no one can beat him, alright? Ghastly is #1, and I'm done here. I don't even have to explain it. I don't even know why I'm writing this book for you, Derka. It should be obvious that Ghastly's #1, and if you were smart, you'd do that, alright? I'm out. Peace. That's GG.
Thanks to Ghastly for coming out. So you guys make sure to check him out. His channel will be linked in the description below. And now on to #1. It's Rotom, the Plasma Pokemon. Normal Rotom isn't my diehard favorite, but I love all of their forms a lot, so, in the end I just decided on this one being the one of choice, because this is the actual form. I love, as you can see, the versatility of Rotom. That's what I'm talking about, the versatility of Rotom. This is what got me to love it, and just how you can use him in so many different ways and forms. He's so useful. Anyway, it's just a mischievous Pokemon looking to have fun. Moveset wise, for normal Rotom I'd run Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, Trick, and Shadow Ball. I love Choice Scarf on like a lot of Ghost type Pokemon, so yeah. And pretty solid moveset with the Choice Scarf. It really puts in the finest of work. And that's why Rotom gets to take the #1 spot this week. Hope you Derks enjoyed. If you did, make sure to show your support for the Derk side by leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. Next week we're gonna have top 5 Steel type Pokemon, so look forward to that. Anyway, this has been Derka, you Derks, and peace.